Hey everybody, just coming on here, kind of lame, right? I don't really do much, so it's Friday night and I got myself some pizza. I'll give everybody a little chance to join. Like I said, I'm going through a lot, so I've been using this to kind of just, hi everybody, nice to see y'all, welcome in. So I've been using this, or I've been going through a lot, and so I've been posting a lot of things and doing a lot of just kind of a lot of thoughts, right? Hi Ken, nice to see y'all. If y'all don't know, if you looked at my stories, I'm going through a breakup, so hi everybody, nice to see y'all. So I've been kind of contemplating, thinking about different things, and it brought up the fact that I wanted to talk about something that is I think is really important. And like I said, I've been contemplating and thinking about various things that I could do differently. Thank you 4K for all the prayers, and that's really appreciated. Things that I could do different, right? Things that I need to work on. There's a lot of grief with this, and so I think that sometimes taking that energy and putting it into something that's positive is going to be beneficial in the long run. So I've been focusing and kind of writing down long-term goals, what I need to work on. I've been thinking about, and it's just normal, like your brain replays different things over and over again. What could have been different? How could you have been a better person? How could you have, what did you not get? And now you can see clearly. So one of the words that I want to talk about is insecurity, right? So I think that being insecure is kind of a normal thing. I think that we're all insecure in some type of way, whatever it is. And I think that if you're not secure in yourself, then, hi Hernandez, thank you. If you're not secure in yourself, it can lead you to failure, right? Especially in a relationship. Sometimes the most confident looking people are the most insecure. And I'm first and foremost, like, I have a ton of insecurities. And I think that sometimes that drives behavior or how I'm acting, whether that be in my day-to-day life, what I'm doing, or how I'm perceived, or how I react in a relationship. So I think that there's a lot that goes on with that. Hi, thank you for everybody who's joining. Nice to see y'all. Talking a little bit. I'd like to have some feedback too. If you guys had, if you guys have any thoughts or any experiences, I think, it would be good to talk about. But so for me, yeah, having a fun time with my friends is fun. Y'all, I think I'm at a different place in my life. The last 3 years, I went through a lot of transitions. I was not the best. Hi, K. Will. I was not the best person. And I say this because I know who I am and I know what I went through and who I was. And I think, again, coming back to insecurity, there was a lot of things that I did and I put up with that I probably wouldn't have done, previously. So, and I think it's easy to say, oh, I'm going to go out and I'm going to, it's easy to kind of say, F this person and I'm going to do me and I'm the best and I don't need them. But the reality is that that's not always true. And I think that's what I'm here to do and here to say is that it's okay to mourn. It's okay to be sad. We don't have to always pretend that we're okay. We're not. And I think that it's super powerful when you're able to recognize what someone may see as a weakness, utilize it, and take control and gain strength over it. I'm not okay. I'm working through it myself. I've had a lot that I've been going through, and it hurts. I'm not going to say that I'm going to be just fine and everything's okay. I'm not fine right now. And I'm going through it, but I'm going through it gracefully, hopefully, and I'm doing it the right way. I'm not trying to fill this emptiness with someone or something or going out or partying. I'm basically, using this to, hi Aladdin, nice to see you. I've been around. So, with that being said, I'm using this time to grow, to look at myself as a whole, to recenter, to work on things that I need to work on. For me, it made me realize that, I have some deep-rooted insecurities, and they drive sometimes behavior, and I need to work on that. I need to figure out what those are, where they came from, so that I'm able to respond differently to certain things, right? And like I said, I am naturally flamboyant. Like, I like bright things, I like sparkly things. But sometimes, like I said, even in a relationship, if you're not feeling secure, you might go overboard, right? And that might be seeking validation from other people, social media, right? And, and in all honesty, I'm guilty of that in the past, right? So, and that can be tough for a partner. That can be tough for someone else to, quote unquote, share you with the world, right? And I think that's tough. So, my deep-rooted insecurities I need to work on. Hi Vince. And I think that I need to work on feeling confident in myself all the time, so that there's not a place or a time where my significant other feels like they're disrespected. No, 4K, yes, yeah, 4K, yeah, definitely. I went on a vacation, and part of that I went to church, which it was actually a really good service. So I'm trying to learn. What am I insecure about? There's a lot of insecurities, right? I am successful. I did go to school, but a lot of those things, like I said, a lot of successful people are driven by insecurity. And I'm one of them. I just, I'm going to be honest about that. And it's hard to admit, it's hard to say, like, hey, I'm insecure about certain things, and that's what drove me to be successful. Nobody wants to say that, but that's the tough, honest truth. And I think the next step of success for me is actually becoming whole and centered, and not seeking that validation, and just being me and being honest, and taking accountability in who I am and what I've done in the past. And thank you, Prince Aladdin. Thank you. No, it's the truth. Like, I feel like when I stopped drinking, because drinking was not good for me. The type of person I was on that, it was like amplified, right? I already have these insecurities, then you drink, and then boundaries and what's happening and your perception of things changes. And I wasn't the best person. And then I, have slowly made changes. Now, I'm not perfect by any means, right? And I hurt a lot of people in this process, and there's things that I can't take back. And I'm still learning. I am not perfect. I continue to make mistakes, and I'm working through that. But I know now where I want to be, so I try to recenter. And when I think about certain things that I've done wrong, or certain things that I'm not proud of, I try to see what was that emotion, what was that trigger, what drove me to that point. And that's what brought up today, insecurity. And like I said, there's I guess I'll go into what there is a self-doubt. Am I good enough? And sometimes if you don't feel like you're getting back to relationships, if it's off and on and there's no stable ground, there's that feeling of insecurity. And if you already have that, it's going to amplify it 10 times over. And so it's really important. Comes from a person making you secure. This is true, but it goes both ways, right? So basically, Terrell said that relationships, the security in relationships are also based on that other person making you feel secure. This is correct. And so earlier I talked about trust. So if there's no trust, then there can't be any security. Without any security, then there's this horrible cycle of insecurity and then actions that are based off of emotion, right? So you may love who you're with and not feel secure and feel like not good enough. And the easy thing as a human being is to get that validation. And it may not be from your significant other. You may go outside of that and you want that, but it's not good. That's not where it needs to come from. It needs to come from that person. And so that's where relationships start to struggle. That's where it's a horrible cycle where people start, going awry and things just are not good. So, yeah, exactly, Terrell. And so it's just this hamster wheel is what I call it. And, I think that, I don't know if anybody's ever been in a relationship where the emotion was extremely intense. And, I think that that's what's even tougher is that when you have someone that you never felt a certain way like, and you bring in all of this, it's hard to think logically sometimes. And then if you have the traumas and all this other stuff, and I will say that when I got into this relationship, I was not healed and I had a lot that I had in baggage. And I think I talked about it earlier is that, and someone brought it up, is that whatever baggage or whatever trauma you have, it's going to come to the next relationship unless you deal with it. And so for me, unfortunately, I had a lot. And I'm not speaking, like I said, there's a lot there, but I'm only speaking on my experience and what I need to improve on because, to be honest, that's my story, and I don't need to touch on what someone else did to me. I'm touching about what I need to improve on and what I did. And so with that being said, if you come on with those traumas, you may have the right person, but you're not able to treat them well or treat them how they need to be treated if you have those traumas. And so my goal at this point, like I said, for me, I was filling a lot of voids with going out and having a good time. And what I realized is that that's really kind of not me. I'm like the type of person where, like I said, tonight, it's Friday night. I do like to get dressed up. I am a girly girl, but I'm also okay with like getting pizza and some junk food and just relaxing at home. And I think that a lot has changed. I think that I've changed a lot, and I'm kind of finding this new person who is still flawed, who is still not perfect. Thank you all for the hearts. It's sweet. And I just want to say that, like I said, there's this portion, this part that I'm in, this breakup, this finalization. Hi, Hamdir. It's really tough and it's hurting me and I'm going through the pain. And I think that I'm trying hard. I think there's moments where it's like, it's crushing and it hurts. But I can only try to see the light at the end and say, you know what, this is what's going on with me. This is how I'm feeling, but I'm going to take that instead of, trying to find different good coping mechanisms, whether that be cardio, whether that be taking a walk, whether that be, I know this sounds funny, a little dancing in the room, or, even writing down my goals and my plans and what I'm going to do in the future. I've actually, if I'm having a tough time sleeping and I can't get to bed, I've been writing down everything that I need to do. And what am I doing? I'm actually probably going to wash my face and get to bed soon. Like I said, I've been establishing a routine. I get up and I go to the gym in the morning, and I'm trying to get to bed at a decent hour, get enough sleep so that I feel good in the morning, so that I have enough energy to put what time and energy I have into what's important, and trying to find a new normal. I think that's the other thing, is what's my new normal? And right now, my new normal really only entails people that have been in there, like my trusted friends, because I don't have the energy to pull new people in. And it's tough. Like I said, there's times where it was like, oh, just go out, have a good time. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go out. And that's okay. I think in the past it's easy. It's easy to say, oh, I want to bring someone in. I want to get over this. But for me, it's not going to be helpful. And I realize that. Yeah. Some beauty sleep for sure. But I just, do I have siblings? Yes, I have a sister. So she's 6 years younger than me. I don't know where I was going with all of this. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. But it's been a better day than it was yesterday. I'm still crying. I'm still hurting. That doesn't go away. It's like a sinking feeling. Oh, thank you, Gucci. That's really sweet. But I think that I'm starting to try to work through it and find my new routine. And I just wanted to touch base on insecurity. That's something that I need to work on, because I feel like my insecurities drive a lot of what is not the best for me or the people that I'm around, because I don't make the best decisions that way. And that's the truth. Thank you, Gucci. I am trying to be strong here. I'm gonna probably eat my pizza. I got pizza from Domino's today, so I'm excited about that. Like I said, Fridays are junk food day, I guess. But anyways, you guys have a beautiful and blessed evening. I'm gonna spend some time with myself and recenter and think. And you know how I feel, Gucci? Yeah, it's tough. It hurts. And I am gonna admit, I'm gonna be the first to admit, I'm not okay, and I'm not doing okay right now, and that's okay. I'm gonna work through this. I'm not in my bad bitch era. I'm in my healing era. I'm in my era that I want to do better. I want to be better, and I will. It's just I have to get through this first, and I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I can only focus on me. I can't focus on anyone else. And I can't focus on anyone else in this process. Where am I from? New Mexico. From New Mexico. Oh, thank you, Gucci. That's sweet. Aw, you guys are awesome. Yeah. So I'm working on me. I'm working on being a better version of me. I'm working on taking accountability for my flaws, and so that I can actually be better to the people that I love. So, again, I said it before, but have a beautiful and blessed evening. And if you guys are going out, please stay safe. I'm going to wash my face and get to bed. Have a nice night.